Hey guys, welcome back to another Lieutenant Diamond video. Today we are back with some more Kerbal Space Program, and actually I have to say, I really liked the format I did last time where I time-lapsed the whole thing, and I knew I did that in a bit of a rush, but I thought honestly it would be a cool idea to try that again and see how it works. So we are time-lapsing the entire video today and actually shrunk down to about 9 minutes. However, I think this video went pretty successfully, so we're trying the Mun Landing again. And this time I had the idea of using a space plane to land on the moon. Now this wasn't going to be an SSTO, this plane was never meant to take off from Kerbal itself and get there with a single stage. The idea was I'd build a plane that was capable of flying a pretty decent length and then attaching it to a rocket and essentially just sending it up to the Mun that way. And then I guess flying this back to Kerbal. So that was the idea behind this, and I think the plane actually ended up looking pretty cool. It can't go up to a certain altitude before it starts losing control. However, that was okay because this plane was only supposed to glide back down to Kerbal, not really fly the whole way through. So it was really just supposed to glide and bring us back down after taking off from the Mun. The wings were more there to carry it and allow it to glide. So yeah, so I built this whole thing with that idea in mind and put some parachutes and air brakes on this thing to make it really good at stopping in the atmosphere. I also added some more boosters just in case, and I even, as you saw, I kind of did some weird testing there. And it worked out pretty well, or at least the plane did. Or at least, so far it definitely did. So now I was kind of coming with the issue of trying to actually get this thing into the fairing, and I just kind of stuck one of the things to the engine there and then moved it to be more central. And that worked out pretty well, but I don't think I got it perfectly centered, as you'll see during some of the launches. But overall, I actually had a lot of success. Okay, sorry about that. I had a lot of success actually during building this rocket. And overall, I think it turned out kind of funky looking, but also kind of cool looking in a way. And yeah, I think with some slight tweaks, this could be a very effective launch rocket, though I'm still not entirely good at building Mun landers. So we're definitely going to have to get on that if we want to get to other more advanced places like landing on Eve or Duna. So as you saw right there, what ended up happening was that because those boosters were what happens is when I separate them, they actually crash into it and essentially tear the whole rocket apart, as you are about to see there in one of these launches. So I did go 10 times speed for the entire video up till the successful launch where I actually made it to the Mun. That will be put to 5 times speed, so it's going to be a little bit slower. Also, it makes the whole video just a little bit longer, I guess, but also easier to follow along at that point. So as you saw here, I stuck a whole lot of control surfaces onto this part, but I kind of eventually took them off in favor of more boosters. This idea also eventually got scrapped as the boosters just kept tearing themselves apart, and it just never quite ended up working out the way I wanted it to. So this rocket design stays pretty similar. As you can see there, that was when it tore itself apart, and that was when I decided to space these boosters out a little bit. I guess a little bit more. I took them away from the rocket itself. I also put those little boosters onto the side, like tops of them, to actually make them activate as soon as the boosters separate. And the point of those is to kind of launch them away from the vessel. I'm not entirely sure if that was necessary. It most likely wasn't, but they did do their intended purpose, at least a little bit. So right here, I did get to orbit, and I did verify that this thing could make it to orbit. However, I kept getting these weird trajectories, and I was really just trying to get it to line up with the Mun very well. And it really came down to luck. I know some people will wait, and they have all these techniques and strategies and equations for just waiting for the Mun to get into a good orbit, but I am not that smart. So I really just lucked out for the last part of this, or the last launch. So this video, I didn't have a whole lot of time again. Today I will be able to, for tomorrow's video, there will be a lot of more time. I'm actually recording this editing this video the day it's going out. However, tomorrow's video I should be able to record with plenty of time, so I may or may not do the time-lapse idea, but it will probably be more successful, so I'll have more time to troubleshoot and see what's going on. and hopefully a modified version of the design can make a fully successful mission. Like I said, I did get to the Mun, but it didn't go as successfully as I would have liked it. Okay, so this is the actually successful launch. This did make it to the Mun. However, I ran into the problem, as always, of fuel. I did actually land. That was the thing. I managed to land on the Mun, which is exactly what I wanted to do. As you can see there, just a little bit ago, the decouplers actually exploded. That I did check. It was actually the decouplers. I did think that something important had exploded. It ended up being perfectly fine. That was just the decoupling from that last stage. So this rocket itself actually has quite a bit of fuel. It has kind of just enough to make it to the Mun, but not quite enough to orbit itself or do anything like that. If I could fix that issue, it would actually be a pretty good lander. It would manage to land on the Mun perfectly fine. However, it didn't really manage to orbit itself this time. I did have to use the plane for sort of the latter type or part of the mission. I got to the Mun and then had to decouple the actual plane, which ended up being my downfall. So, as you can see though, this launch ended up being very successful. I actually managed to get a Mun encounter, and it took a lot of fiddling. As you'll see here, there's a good minute or two just fiddling up and moving things, trying to get it to work, trying to get a good maneuver, and I managed to eventually do it. However, this whole system was really confusing because the purple line, I was trying to figure out exactly which orbit I was on. I was tired, so I'm sorry about that. I know it's the blue one. I know there's the orange one was the one I was focusing on, but I was looking at the purple one. But eventually I do get it worked out. Again, it takes a few minutes here for me to do that, and I eventually just kind of warp in and try and figure it out from there. What I ended up doing is I think I ended up going to my periapsis and just kind of burning retrograde from there to try to slow myself down and I guess slow myself into the Moon, if that makes sense. And as you see right there, it all ended up working out in the end. So as you can see, we're getting quite low on fuel, but we have plenty left in the actual plane. So I get myself a decent periapsis, and thinking about it, it probably would have been a good idea to try to slow myself down through gravity and eventually land there. It would have been much more efficient, but I'm dumb. So I kind of got relatively close, and I kind of burned up just the perfect time to slow myself down, just enough to hit the ground. A little bit early, to be honest, but I was just trying to keep below 60, not really much lower than that, and at this point I was running too low on fuel, and I kind of figured I wasn't going to make it back to Kerbal, and especially with the loss of those two engines there. I did try to make it back to Kerbal after planting a flag there, obligatory flag plant, obviously, but unfortunately I wasn't quite able to make it back. However, this was the most successful test, and I do have an autosave, so I might be able to actually use this mission and salvage it, but I was running out of time at this point, so I couldn't really do that. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video, and if you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Lieutenant Diamond out.